Marge! My foot's stuck in your dress, Marge!
Oh, fuck!
Marge! What happened, Marge? Speak to me!
Get your foot out of my...
Well, we're gonna Simpsons!
Hey, Bert! Oh, God. I've already blown my throat out just before we can get into
just doing the Marge bit!
It's Will at DAGames. We're playing The Simps.
Before we do anything else, I think we gotta at least let the cutscene play. To establish this game. Ooh, look at that, it's the Simpsons clouds!
Those aren't the right clouds! You know, it's been so long since I've seen this, I've completely forgotten how
Really?
this
When's the
game
last time you
goes.
played this game?
God, maybe... I'm thinking somewhere around 9 years ago.
Oh god, almost a decade.
Long time, yeah.
It could also just be my bias. I tend to come back to this game fairly frequently. I have replayed it many times. I love Simpsons Hit Run.
There's your boy.
Just the idea of Homer just be like, there's a giant hornet in my house. I'm just gonna smack its face.
And now we're at the menu screen.
Hey, we are the menu screen. Select your options.
Oh man, no.
Obviously, we're gonna have to go with a new game.
The Simpsons predicted it again. Look, the Hot Wheels tracks on the floor. There's a Forza Hot Wheels DLC out this year, I think. Phil Spencer's going to buy our house.
Gamers were everywhere.
God,
Marge, don't let Phil Spencer in the house.
coins.
Hey, I'm endorsing a new cola, kids.
Yeah, I remember this.
One isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and the finest sugars and water.
Checks will not be honored.
It has a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll
I think that's what made this one of the best licensed games. Is how it's I mean, it helps that they had actual Simpsons writers work on it, but it does like the writing is so on point. It just feels like you're watching a Simpsons episode.
It's unapologetically The Simpsons. It didn't try to
As
do
it should
anything
be.
different.
I don't think I actually know. Like, how were you introduced to The Simpsons? Did you just, like, channel surf and catch upon it? Like, how old were you? When was it, if you remember?
I must have been somewhere about, like, 6 or 7 years old. And it must have been, because we don't have your, Fox network or anything like that. We probably had viewings over...
You don't
on
have Fox?
We had our stuff aired through either BBC 2 or Channel 4. My mom will have been browsing... And anything that's 2D and cartoon, just to shut them up kind of stuff.
She didn't consider that maybe The Simpsons isn't really for kids.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's a cartoon. That was kind of what happened to me.
Well, the first time she knew it was sort of much more adult themed was one particular line I can remember Homer saying, which was just like, those bastards. And stuff like, I'll deal with those murderous trolls. Like my mom... just seeped in and just like, it's not the worst thing that they could see.
There are better options out there.
I mean, they've seen Looney Tunes, they kill each other.
Yep, that's a fair point. At least in my case, like, I want to say I was like 6 or 7. That's my best guess. I just remember is that the TV was left on in my living room. And I now know, I obviously did it as a kid, but the episode that was on was the one where Homer joins the NRA, or the National Rifle Association.
Oh, yeah.
And the scene is when, like, he does the whole, like, okay, Marge, close your eyes. He reveals, they open her eyes and he has a gunpoint at her face. And my father came in when that was on and he immediately just shut the TV off, like, we're not watching that.
my first introduction was Who Shot Mr. Burns?
Oh, great episode. Also, just to make a note, this is the only way to play Simpsons Hit Run.
It's so funny because there are certain angles you can't even see the briefs.
Let's see, does he do, if I leave it idle, he should do like the little like hip shake. Come on, Homer. Shake that
Do the
bag.
jiggle.
Yeah, there we go, Homer. Yeah, Homer.
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
Let's see. Oh, look, there's Huntsville Man.
Oh, please kill me.
You should do the very thing that Matt Groening did when he first.
Oh,
booted
right.
up.
The first thing
Yeah.
Matt Groening did when he booted up the game was he kicked Marge.
Yeah.
There we go. That was for you, Matt. That's for you, Matt Groening.
Homie, somebody ate every dessert.
And she's just okay with it.
I need you to run to the store and pick up some of that ice cream with the miniature pies in it.
Well, must have been one of our kids. Probably Millhouse.
I remember that.
Probably Millhouse. It's the guy. There it is.
Nobody likes Millhouse.
I probably for the because I guess the game's far more fresh in my mind than it is for you, as you clearly implied. I probably know every single line of dialogue in this game. Like,
Oh, yeah.
not even kidding. I have played the game that much. Ooh.
I just remember Abe in
Hey, Apu,
your living
give me
room.
a cola and I need another bucket of ice cream with mini pie.
Voice has been removed due to 2022 FDA guidelines.
Joke aside, Apu is great. I don't care
Yeah.
what anyone tells me.
I
Apu is
love
great.
Apu.
I love Apu. Apu's great. Screw them. Anyway, back to Marge. Yeah, I love. They mentioned the ice cream is apparently an ice cream with miniature pies in it. What kind of pies do you think would be in that?
How many odd recipes and concoctions from desserts do you think spawned
Lisa
from
left the
Springfield?
school without her science
That's a good
project.
question.
Can you get it to her?
Oh,
Do I have to?
You can drop it off on the way to work.
and I have to go to work?
There's something great about this dialogue, and he's in his undies. I have to go to work. Oh, I don't even have my pants, Marge.
Hey,
God, there's so much. Simpsons is like, there's so much to talk about, yet you don't
I
even know
always
where
used
to
to
start.
love those.
You know what
like,
I mean?
I always used to love those beginning cut, like when you go speak to the character, and before you go
Yeah.
in, you just run them over, and then you.
Yeah. Hi, Marge. I'll show you some steamed hams.
Steve.
Oh,
Seymour.
superintendent.
We always like that's an ongoing quote we always do now.
Oh, there's so many Simpsons quotes. It's like SpongeBob. It's transcended. It's almost its own
Bring
language.
me my model of the digestive system. Hey, where's the gallbladder?
I got hungry and it was a fig.
It was modeling clay.
Oh.
By the way, Dad, Mom called. She says she needs to talk to you at home before you go to work.
Oh!
How did she call Lisa? Like, given when this game came out, I don't think she had a cell phone.
Well, I don't know about you, but you did drive pretty fast past Marge's toe. Probably had to
what?
call the school out of some form of
Yeah, they called the school.
Make him crash into the wall.
Hi, Marge.
She's
She's
I'm
not
home,
there
Marge.
anymore.
She's inside.
She divorced me again.
They're gone, Homer. You couldn't provide for them.
Homer, go talk to Ned Flanders. He seems
Oh, we're gonna talk to
Oh
Ned
my
Flanders.
God.
I'm the world's greatest neighbor. I even have a mug to that effect.
Marge. I'm gonna go
God,
talk to
little
Ned
Jesus.
Flanders. Flanders.
Tickling my
Come here, Flanders.
Oh, God, Lily, howdy. Oh, really?
Flanders. Take
Oh,
that.
God, madder and madder.
take. That's what you get for
Hey, now, Homer,
worshiping something.
don't kick my crucibles, Homer.
I'm all in a dither, Homer. So many of my possessions have disappeared. I called the police to find the culprit.
Culprit, eh?
My lawnmower, my cooler, my lawn chair, a family portrait, even Rod's inhaler. What kind of sick individual would take this stuff?
Oh no, I borrowed all of Flanders' stuff. Quick, think of an excuse to get out of here. Excuse me, I think I have to go shuck some corn.
I know there's a joke. There's a joke after this mission. Editor, play that back. Ned Flanders just fucking diving headfirst into his bushes.
Well, no, I thought it was the wall. I was like, what kind of fucking idiot must you be? It was like, Duck!
Look out!
That was amazing. I know this. Oh shit! I forgot this is a timed mission. Oh fuck.
What are you getting?
We're getting all of
Wait,
Ned Flanders stuff that we borrowed.
Here we go.
Marty.
I forgot my mission. You remember that cooler I gave you for your birthday? Well, Flanders wants it back.
Now what will I use for a toilet?
My father used to, when I was a kid, he would do impressions around the house, just I guess to amuse himself. And the one he would do a lot was Barney Gumble from The Simpsons. So every once in a while as a kid, I would just hear my dad be like, "Hey Homer!"
Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Out of the way, kids!
Bye, kids!
I'll remember you in therapy! Flanders!
Flanders, look! I found your missing stuff! Now, about the reward.
Thanks, neighbor Rooney. Here's your reward. A prayer from the Lord's #1 fan. Our Father in heaven, bless this noble oaf.
Stupid Flanders getting happiness from religion.
Oh my god!
That's such a good joke.
They knew the character, they knew the assignment, they knew what they'd be able to get away
Well,
with.
again, it was written by Simpsons writers, so they did understand the assignment. What's going on over here?
Do you know where my family lives?
Work. And today's your workplace evaluation with Mr. Smithers.
I need you out so I can
Jesus Christ!
Lenny!
Lenny! First thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna punch Lenny in the back of the head.
Hey, Homer, how about
Yeah,
a
I love that
churro?
so
No
much.
time! Tell me where to find Mr. Smithers!
Yeah, I think I saw him at the Quickie Mart.
Well, I casually
More
stand next to this
breakfast churros for
pedestrian.
Lenny.
I'm gonna need a car with a little more junk in the trunk if I'm gonna take him out. I wonder if Barney still has the Plow King.
Mr. Plow, Mr. Plow, that name again is Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow.
Okay, can we afford the Plow King? Oh, yeah, we can.
Leprechaun!
A leprechaun.
Sweet!
Mr. Plow!
Well, we're the Plow King, not Mr. Plow, but yes. We're driving to the Quickie Mart.
Oh, out of control!
Oh.
This car sure can
Okay, let's be real. That tree would have been completely toppled over.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah, there we go.
God,
Like
this
in the
thing's
real
slow as
world,
shit.
you know? Where you bump
Exactly.
into trees and you get money.
There, Homer.
And this is a cartoon.
Kid, I almost spilled my sundae.
Oh, God.
Go!
In case people couldn't tell by looking at the controls, we're playing this on a PlayStation 2.
Yes.
And obviously, with that, the PlayStation 2's controller's not in the best shape. Smithers!
No way to behave.
Mr. Barnes!
my God.
Ow! Take this, Mr. Smithers!
Why are we hurting Mr. Smithers?
Because he
Fucking that-
deserves it,
that
Will.
pompous.
Well, according to season 23, episode 2,
It still sucked. Don't quote me
is
on it.
Mr.
I actually don't know what the episode is. Whether-
I don't either. Like, dude, I don't remember any of the seasons past, like,
I imagine
15.
the person who does, though.
oh, I absolutely know that.
Yes.
Take that!
We just hit Gil.
Okay, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah, good old Gil.
Go, Gil. Gil B. Mission failed. You lost the race. Force other cars off. What are you talking about? He was far away. Think.
Fuck! Smithers!
Smithers.
Smithers!
Smithers.
Simpson, eh?
It's become a common trope around, like, whenever I'm like, who's that? And, like, somebody points to me, it's just the default now. It's just, Simpson, eh?
Right.
That's Homer Simpson, sir.
Simpson, eh?
Simpson, eh?
That's the Twitch chat, sir. That's the Twitch chat, sir.
Twitch, eh? Simps, eh?
The Simps.
What is up, my fellow pog champs? It's your boy, Mr. Burns. Thank you for the donation. In return, I'll give you a very feeble handshake.
You may shake my hand if you like.
Yeah.
Smithers, what is this woke culture you speak of?
It's the LGBT, sir.
LGBT, I've heard of their little organization, and I do not approve of it, Mr. Smithers.
That's something Mr. Burns would fucking do.
Exactly.
Mr. Burns, the LGBT are calling.
Bring me my 20 lawyers.
Mr. LGBT.
Mr. LGBT.
Is it true that your organization has more letters than usual?
Where did this plus sign come from,
Clearly, the blue-haired lawyer is not an ally, and therefore we do not appreciate him in this.
We do not.
God damn it!
Let's all boo for Mr. Blue Hair. Not the one in the LGBT, the lawyer. The lawyer.
Ooh, let me guess. Blue hair and pronouns. I am so sorry.
I'm feeling a little gay, Mr. Smithers.
Come here, Mr. Smithers. I won't hurt you much. Out of the way, jerk ass!
Yeah, madam!
Simpson. Homer Simpson. He's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield. He's about to hit Smithers' face.
Tree.
Alright, Smithers, it's your
time!
Damn it!
Oh, for God's sake.
It was gonna be his time. Mission complete.
Oh.
He ran into something. I just like the idea of Smithers just sitting in an exploded car like,
Yeah! Mr. Burns is not gonna like this.
I killed my boss and I go to work.
That's what you get for expecting me to do the job of which I am paid.
Will be mine. Where am I gonna put all these?
Alright, let's go to work. Homer is gonna get riddled with cancer. The way he's
so much radiation poisoning.
So much radiation.
Insane.
This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back.
God, oh, this camera.
How can I sleep with that camera? Oh, sexy girls could be watching me on the internet.
I don't know, audience. What do you think?
Oh, are these sexy girls watching me on my OnlyFans?
It's 2022. People love fat guys.
I sell feet pics on OnlyFans, Marge. It's not much, but it's a start. We get to kick stuff.
Stupid like a fox.
Stupid like a fox.
Stupid like a fox. Oh my god. This game is endlessly entertaining. I hope everyone watching is entertained because I'm having a great time. It's the Simpsons Hit Run, so of course I'm having a great time. And most importantly, I'm having fun with my best friend in the whole world. My PlayStation 2.
Fuck you, Homer.
Alright. You know I love the PlayStation like a son.
Homer, you sellotaped your son together with glue.
Oh, the task is complete. I'm stupid. Oh, well, back to the factory.
Back to the factory with my radioactive balls.
Finally, I can get some sleep.
Mindless drones, return to your ugly families.
Ow!
Get out, I'm masturbating in my office. Hey, semi-arty. Alright, let's call a better car. We only have the family sedan right now. And again, before people start saying in the comments, what's your plan with this game? To finish it. I would not say that means 100%ing it. Like, I don't think we're gonna unlock everything for it. Just the things we need to progress.
Yeah, the story. We're here for the story.
Exactly. Like, to me, the story is important because the Simpsons Hit Run has a very funny story.
Very funny story. Some questionable physics, but we get past those because it's the Simpsons.
I don't think we're in the minority to say this game really needs a remake.
It does, and there was a whole ass dude who's like making an open world version of like an RTX
yeah, that guy
remake
was
thing.
Incredible.
Dude, I would kill for something like that. I want
apparently
the one time I want
actual...
a company to buy something. I would like them to approach this guy and be like, can we buy this and actually sell
apparently
it?
the original, like, one of the game devs, like one of the guys who worked on Hit and Run, left a comment saying how impressed he was with the build.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
that he, like a lot of people, was like, yeah, I want to do a Simpsons Hit and Run HD remake. I mean, look, we got Battle for Bikini Bottom. Come on, give me Simpsons Hit and Run.
The moment that Summer Game Fest or any other sort of festival sort of enters a world premiere, and we see the clouds from the Simpsons,
we got a cutscene.
We're ready. We're ready. And it's got to be a remake of all of them together in a trilogy.
In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
And all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
The fuck, Marge?
Marge, it's not Tuesday yet.
I just came home from work, Marge. I have nuclear balls.
It's pronounced nuclear.
Nuclear.
There's a Simpsons line for everything, I swear to God. All right,
How many
let's see that.
seasons there's bound to be?
Oh, God, they're in there.
Got enough material.
Aren't they on, like, season 30-something?
Yes. Yeah, they are.
My only issue has been, and this is obviously no disrespect to anyone working on the show, the thing that does bother me, age is getting to the actors, and it's showing. The energy is depleting.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying their acting's gotten bad. It's just I am noticing, they're not spring chickens anymore. They've been doing the show for 30+ years, so it's bound to happen. I'm not saying we should replace them.
We can't help but watch a new season of The Simpsons and hearing Marge and just feel bad.
Is that the best you can do?
Imagine just putting on a voice to a point where then you don't have to even put on the voice anymore.
Mr. Burns is behind all this.
I think I made a joke. I did a tweet like that where I said, one day Dan Castellaneta's not going to have to pretend to sound like Grandpa anymore.
Yeah. It's just going to always sound like this.
Who's your favorite Simpsons character?
Honestly, well, Abe. Abe, Homer, and when Troy McClure was on, he was funny.
Troy McClure.
Yeah.
You probably remember me from such films as Troy McClure was great.
Ew, and Man vs. Nature, The Road to Victory. There's always a quote that one of his most prominent ones that I heard was because it was like this little kid was like, "That's gross," and he's like, "It sure is, Jimmy. It sure is."
And we need to get rid of it before it warps any children with its bloops and bleeps.
But that game sounds awesome.
And therefore,
I guess.
That's another thing that'd be interesting to see with a remake is whether or not they do like full-on lip sync for the in-game stuff, because I'm not gonna call this game primitive, but like it does show the leaps and bounds we've made with like game development.
Yeah.
Let alone with like open world games, because the world of Springfield can be even bigger than this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You didn't drop anything, and boop.
You dropped that.
Drop your luggage.
Drop your privilege.
Because that's the mission, Marge. Yeah, I would say Homer's definitely way up there. Homer's way up there for favorite characters. So obviously, so is Abe. Abe has great... They both do, really. And I like Hans Moleman. I love when they use him.
Yeah.
He's actually... My favorite thing about Hans Moleman is that he's also one of Matt Groening's favorite characters.
Yeah.
And he's been quoted as saying, when he was asked, who's your favorite character, he says, Hans Moleman, I love that old fuck. I love that. Just the idea of Matt Groening swearing casually like that.
Yeah,
all right,
I
one
love
more
that
hit.
old fuck.
There we go. I would give it's another. It's on my bucket list. God, I would give anything in the world to like meet Matt Groening.
Oh yeah.
I don't think, to my knowledge, he doesn't do like. He doesn't seem like a convention guy. Like I don't think I've ever seen him, show up at a convention or anything. Unless, oh wait, no, I think I'm wrong. I think he's been to San Diego Comic-Con many times, but you could not pay me to go to San Diego Comic-Con. It just gives me anxiety, the idea of like I can't move. Like you gotta slink by people, and especially now with
current world event.
That just makes things even riskier. I can't imagine San Diego Comic-Con being open for a while.
I have had such a weird thought when I was younger, and like when I was getting into games and Star Wars and Simpsons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it came to me, I was just like, wait, Matt Groening, George Lucas, and Gabe Newell are the same person.
Dun-dun.
And I kept like cross-referencing images. I'm like, oh dear God, it's the same person.
Homer, you look like you're having one of your trademark adventures.
Danger! Mr. Burns, mini cameras, black vans.
Well, good thing I'm drunk.
Stupid drunk. I can't believe I'm racing the same guy twice in one day.
Where are you, Mr. Smithers? We're gonna run through the tobacco field.
Out of control.
Okay, can we jump this?
I thought you were dead.
No! Oh! That didn't go great. Oh, we're beating Mr. Smithers. Eat my dust! I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember this level, I think we're actually close to finishing the whole Springfield part. Use the cheat code! Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start!
Holy shit.
I wonder how much of Homer's dialogue, if any of it, but I want to know how much of it was Dan improvising. Because he is known to improv a lot.
Yeah. They've got to have given him some creative liberties.
D. Montgomery Burns, I know you're guilty.
Quiet, you, I'm masturbating in public.
Fine, I admit it. I had Amelia Earhart's plane shot down.
Yes, you're spying on Springfield with your black vans and surveillance cameras.
Black vans? Aren't they connected with some sort of pizziola concern?
What? They were only pizza vans? I'm a Class 5 idiot.
Smithers, release the hounds. And if this oaf is an employee of the plant, fire him at once.
Oh, that was too easy.
Yep.
Next mission.
That's those are the main story missions of Springfield, the Homer level.
Woo! Next mission. Get your job back.
I mean, that's it for this one. Because I think the next mission is Bart.
Marge.
If I am not mistaken. Is it Marge? I think it's Bart.
I thought it was Marge. Oh, it might
well, I
have
guess
been,
we'll find out on the next episode. Because we are going to continue this as a series. I absolutely love the Simpsons Hit Run. I love getting to play with it with my friend Will, and also just reminiscing about how much we love The Simpsons.
Of course. A lot of people have been wanting us to play the Simpsons game, and we played the... Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that they want Simpsons.
I'm glad. I hope they enjoyed it.
Well, because we played everything like Wallace game. and shit, and SpongeBob.
That's true,
I mean,
that's
it was
true.
gonna happen. We need a Simpsons.
Yeah,
Harry
hey,
Potter
we
came
never
first.
did play a Simpson game, did we? Not even like a fan game.
No,
Did we?
exactly. So I can't entirely No, I don't think so. But
I don't
either
think we
way,
played a Simpsons
that's why I wanted to play this one. This is actually our favorite one, and one that constitutes for a longer series. We love this kind of shit. We've always loved The Simpsons, and this is a good way for us to get back into this. Because again, 9 years I've not played this, but
Yep.
here we
And
are.
I would say it's been
fucking sweet.
about a year or two since the last time I've played it.
Man, we got lots to look forward to. Whoever we play as, if you like what you saw here, and you're new, or if you're new, if you'd like to subscribe, share with friends and family, maybe a Duff beer. Check out DAGames Official on Twitter for news, information on music, animations, let's plays, live streams, and nuclear hazards. I'm Will at DA. This is Big Chris. If we played Simpsons Hit and Miss, and Run, and Dodge, and Crawl, and shit, and Piss. But of course, we'll see you very soon. Oh, I pissed my pants, Marge.
Bendy songs. Oh.
You're not Marge!